Happy Monday. We have Kayleigh and Barrett's F1 Sheepadoodle puppies, and these babies are 2 weeks old. So their eyes are starting to open and they're able to hear. They can move around pretty good. They still sleep most of the time though. You see their movement mostly when Kayleigh comes in to feed them and take care of them or just hang out with them. Kayleigh is playing ball and just cuddling and having some time with my son Ryder right now. So she stays in with the puppies most of the time, but she likes a little break every now and then. And it's a lot easier to film the movie without the mamas in here. When they're in the box, a lot of times they're wiggling and trying to sit in our lap and get in front of the camera. So it's actually kind of cute, but it's not very good for seeing puppies. So we may film Kayleigh with the puppies a little bit and just tack it on to the end of the video so you can see pretty Kayleigh and just what a good mama she is. So we've got 4 boys, 6 girls in this litter. And this week at 2 weeks, we'll be finishing up early neurological stimulation and early scent introduction. Throughout the whole time we have the puppies, touching their ears and paws and tails is always important. They get their nails clipped about every week. They grow so fast. And then these puppies are old enough, just got old enough and big enough for their collars. And we put the sleep nest in today and they're really liking that. So this little sleep nest, this bed, is just the very beginning parts of potty training for these babies. So we do have availability for puppies in this litter. We'll do puppy picks about October 3rd after their vet visit when they're 6 weeks old, and that's when we'll know which puppies would be available. But if you're interested in getting in line for this litter or Penny's litter, or Pippa's litter, there's still room in that litter also, then email us at ocoeeriverdoodles@gmail.com and we'll schedule a phone call and be able to talk to you about these puppies and answer any questions you have. We do expect most of the puppies in this litter to be between about 45 and 55 pounds. Kayleigh is our smallest sheepdog mom. She's about 50 pounds, and Barrett, the dad, is about 35 pounds. They'll all have wavy coats and be low to non-shedding, so you'll see hair maybe around the baseboards every now and then, get hair out when you brush them, but it shouldn't just come off all over your clothes or all over the furniture. People mean different things when they say shedding, so we feel like that's a better way to explain it than just say no shedding or low shedding. So we'll look at each of these little babies. This is Red Boy, one of our black and white boys. He's got a little panda face. His nose is starting to fill in. A big yawn. He's got a little dot on top of his head. And his feet are white and the tip of his tail is white. He and Yellow Boy are very similar. Yellow Boy's got the panda face too. They're so sweet. These big yawns. The black and white puppies, as they grow older, they can turn gray. Our merle pattern puppies start out gray. This is Blue Boy. It's got the merle pattern. And the base color of the gray is pretty dark. He's got a few big patches, black. And then here is Orange Boy, another one of our merle pattern puppies. He doesn't have a white blaze on his face, but he's got a lot of big black patches. So there's our boys for Kayleigh's litter. And then we have our girls. This is Green Girl, one of our black and white puppies. She's got a dot on top of her head too, with a little panda face, and her nose is almost all filled in. She's got a lot of white on her legs, her chest. This is Blue Girl. Her merle patterned girl. She's got a lot of white on her face, a big blaze, white on her paws. Her gray is very silvery, very light, and then she's got a lot of spots. My favorite is this blacky ear. It's a little blue girl. And we have purple girl. And purple girl's got a lot of big black patches on her. Another merle pattern female. This big black patch on her eye. White paws. Her tail is very spotty. Alright. Then yellow girl is another merle pattern female. She's got a white blaze. Some black spots, including that elbow patch. And then her spots, some of them are black and some of them are darker gray. So you can see she's got a lot of different color on her. Our black and white little pink girl with the little panda face. White collar. And then our red girl. It's another merle female. Her gray is a lighter color. Not as much as blue girl though. She's got some big black patches. She also has an elbow patch. A black spot on her elbow. And some big black spots through her body. Pink girl crawled up on top of everybody. So these are our sweet puppies. They'll be growing a whole lot this year. Oh, no, well, they will this year. But more particularly this week. For when we watch them next week, you'll see a lot of changes in these puppies. They're still gonna sleep a lot, but as their eyes open, they're so cute. As their eyes open, we won't be able to tell what color they are for another few weeks still. Usually by the time they're about 4 or 5 weeks, we can tell. Most of the black and white puppies we expect to have dark eyes, and the merle pattern puppies, they can have dark eyes or blue eyes or one of each. So that's always exciting to start trying to tell what color eyes they have. So I hope you've enjoyed watching these puppies grow this week. We have Penny's newborn sheepadoodles and Kayleigh's 5-week-old sheepadoodles, or not Kayleigh's, Pippa's. I get all these names mixed up sometimes. And then we've got Honey's Bernedoodles. So we've got a lot of movies for Movie Monday. So you can see lots of puppies if you like spending your Mondays watching puppies. We hope you'll check back in next week for Movie Monday with Ocoee River Doodles and see how these sheepadoodle babies have grown.